leaving, coming back this way to go home for my week vacation. So
Awesome, man. Well, that you got to be looking forward to that. You've been driving for quite a while. So,
oh yeah,
yeah,
cross
kids,
country
we
driving.
are. What's that? Go ahead.
I said cross country driving. You gotta love it.
Amen. Yeah, you and the little puppy out there traipsing the country, delivering the goods. Gotta love it. So, yeah. Well, anyway, we are the Khan family, and we have this really simple goal. We're just trying to change the world, and the cool thing is it's happening. It is happening all over the place, and man, is it ever exciting to be part of. And so, yeah. What I want to do is, I'm after going to San Diego, I've gotten really intrigued by the whole concept of the Ukon product and also the Anespa product. I haven't really taken the time to learn about those, but I've been finding out that there's some really important aspects to those two products. And like yesterday's show, talking about the Ukon product. It wasn't really talking about Ukon per se. It was just talking about, it was basically generic, talking about the turmeric supplement and the curcumin that's in the turmeric product. And the cool thing is that like just like with the water machine, Enagic makes the absolute best there is in the world. There's nothing even close to it. And the truth is, it's the same way when it comes to the turmeric product, the Ukon. There's nothing like it. There's nothing even close to it. There's nobody else out there producing turmeric product that actually produces their own and is able to keep control over the quality control of it and determine what is and is not in it and what's getting done with it and how it's being grown. And we know for a fact there's no other turmeric out there in the world that's being grown with Kangen water. And we know from some of the things that we've seen, that some of the things that Sam Tran and others have done, where they're showing how the product is being produced in a different way, and that when you give plants, when you give them Kangen water, they do far superior growing and that kind of thing. And we even saw how Sam brought some like basil back from the dead, and so that's pretty cool seeing how Kangen water can do that, not only for plants. And imagine it's doing that for plants, what it's doing for our bodies. And so, we want to be able to show these kinds of things. And I believe that the same thing with our machine, that I'm guessing that the Anespa is going to be just as superior to anything else out there as our machine is, and as our Ukon product is. It's so far superior to everything that's out there that I think it's really a blessing in this regard, kids. I talk to people about this all the time, that, we've got a product that every single person in the world needs, that hardly anybody in the world has at this point yet, and that has zero competition. There's literally nobody out there in the world that makes this anything like what we have. So we are tremendously blessed in that regard. And hey, Thomas, the Ukon and the Anespa is what assists my mom and her diabetic life. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see if I know that when Dr. Michael was on the show, on the Bob Wright thing, he was talking about the Anespa and how important it is for people with thyroid issues. And so I'm interested in digging into it more. I want to try and get Dr. Michael on the show sometime here soon to discuss Ukon and Anespa and how they go together with our whole health equation. So anyway, with all that said, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share the screen. I've got about an 11-minute video on the Anespa that I haven't seen yet. So this is going to be the first time for me seeing it, and you guys for seeing it. Maybe you guys have already seen it. I don't know. But I found it today, and I want to watch it. So I figured it would be a perfect thing to roll with on today's show. And hey, by the way, Sean, You know, you left behind you left behind this nice shirt. This is pretty sweet. I figured I'd model it today on the show. And then you left behind this bandana thing. I figured I'd model that too. So I could let you know that you left this stuff behind. We'll have to get it to you when we get together again sometime here soon. You know?
Hey, I'll tell you what, though, you probably look better in them than I do. But yeah, I appreciate you keeping those fresh for Wessel. Yeah, I had to throw that purple shirt in to take some of the wrinkles out of that thing and totally spaced it. So, yeah, what am I going to do, man? Yeah. I like your style, though. I was wondering, I'm like, what's hip-hop doing with the do-rag under his lid, man? Rocking around like a gangbanger out of Salt Lake City, Utardia, man. I didn't know they were rolling like that up there.
Yeah, the Kong gang is everywhere, brother. Everywhere.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and share my page here, kids. And we are going to roll with this short 11-minute video. Let's see here. The Enagic Anespa. Go ahead and get rid of our mugs. And there we go. Here it goes. We'll go ahead and rock it. Hopefully everybody can see it good.
Gaspar? You know, it's really so funny in certain ways. You know, I studied for something different. I spent a lot of years in the corporate world getting specialized in something different. And yet in the last couple of years, people, especially ladies from all over the world, have started calling me like the skin and hair specialist, you know, just because of a product that me and my family discovered and started using for the last couple of years. So in this video, I'm going to let you into the secret of thousands of women and men on how they have their beautiful, wonderful, healthy hair and glowing skin always, permanently, you know, oftentimes without any conditioners or moisturizers, all right? So are you ready? Let's jump in. So let me start by asking you this question. Is this how your hair feels every time you wash your hair? You know, knotted, irritable, messy. And how about your skin? Does it really feel soft, smooth, and silky as it once used to do? Or has it become so rough and horrible you'd rather hide yourself at parties? And are you spending your hard-earned money on hair conditioners and skin moisturizers? Well, guess what? That's not really the solution, because the real culprit is the tap water that we use almost every day to wash our hair, to rinse them out, to have a bath and so on. Because tap water has chlorine and other so many harmful chemicals that are so very really harmful to your skin and hair. And you know what? I wonder if you've ever realized, research shows that having a 15-minute bath in tap water is equivalent to drinking 1 liter of tap water. Imagine, you know, we all spend so much money on bottled water, you know, to avoid drinking the impurities in the tap water. And we actually end up consuming that same tap water every time we have a bath. How horrific is that, right? Now, the solution really is in a wonderful product called Anespa, which is from Enagic of Japan, which is a shower unit or a bath unit, and which actually transforms your home tap water into a mineral ion water spa. How cool is that, yeah? Now, you might be wondering, how really does that happen? And the answer is very simple. Anespa removes almost 100% of the residual chlorine in your tap water, yeah? And basically, it does so because it's the first of its kind that's uniquely designed with a twin cartridge system. You know, the inner ceramic cartridge has ceramic balls from Futamata Radium Hot Spring and Chikutan. And the external cartridge has activated carbon fiber, which sort of removes all the impurities, fungus, and dust from the tap water, all right? Now, it actually contains a blend of natural hot spring ingredients and minerals. You know, these are tufa, mixed stone or MIC stone, and power stone, which together create the mineral ion water and give you a unique feeling of enjoying radiant hot spring, and it enhances your relaxation. All right, let's leave the technicalities aside for a while and see what people who use Anespa actually have to say. All right, now let me read a few of these testimonials from among the thousands that are out there. Okay, now this says here, we have owned our Anespa for 4.5 years. I truly believe that it has helped my skin look and remain at its best. When I get out of my shower, my skin feels absolutely amazing, like I've been to a resort every day. And just the fact that I know 100% of the residual chlorine has been removed, give me great satisfaction that it's having a healthy as well as beautifying effect on my skin. If you do not protect yourself from harmful and toxifying chemicals in your bath and shower, it will show up as you age. All right. Now, I'm sure you'll excuse me for blanking out the names for the sake of privacy of the people who put it there. But as you can see, I've taken it from Facebook over here, right? The second one reads, I love my Anespa. It makes my skin and my hair so soft, even with the hard water in Florida. We love it so much, we take it with us on a vacation to a beach house rental. Yeah, actually, it's a good point. You know, it's such a portable and easy to do unit, easy to fix unit that actually you can carry it along whenever you go anywhere, all right? Now, the third one says, our water here in paradise is filled with chlorine. Of course, off the charts, as it says here. I couldn't bathe without my Anespa. The difference is amazing. My hair is squeaky clean with no conditioners. I compare it to bathing in the mountain waters of Costa Rica, a divine experience. Love my Anespa. Note, note. And here's one which says, I wasn't sure how much I would like my Anespa, but I love it. My skin is so soft that I don't need to use lotion afterwards. Note this. And it makes my hair amazingly soft, shiny, and very manageable too. And I love that the Anespa is designed for use in the shower and the bathtub. Yeah, this is a very good point. You know, you can use it for both the shower and the bathtub. All right. Now, again, to reiterate, you know, a couple of cool reasons that we saw, it removes 100% of the residual chlorine from the tap water. And it's very simple and easy to install. All right. It's literally a do-it-yourself model, so that you can even take it along. If you're a frequent traveler, you can, you know, you can even take it along and fix it wherever you stay, your other homes, your holiday homes, your hotels, whatever it is. All right. It doesn't require any electricity. There are no pre-filters, etc., to be attached, and it works with any kind of water, hard water, soft water. It doesn't matter really, you know. And it requires almost no maintenance, you know. Well, I'm sure you caught on to the word almost over here, right? So let me explain. Well, Anespa has two cartridges basically, one on the external and one on the internal. The internal one is a ceramic cartridge and the external one is the water purification cartridge, okay? Now the external one gets replaced approximately once a year. Why do I say approximately? Because it depends on the water quality, you know, in your home. And this one costs approximately $100, all right, US. So it amounts to saying that every year you need to spend about $100 to replace this, okay? It lasts for 1 year, so that's a pretty good thing, all right? Now, the ceramic cartridge, for that matter, is something that you have to replace only once in roughly 3 years, again, depending on the water quality, a few months plus or minus, but roughly 3 years, and that costs you approximately $250 US, all right? So this is all the maintenance there is to it. There's absolutely no other moving parts, nothing that goes bad. And as I said, this is a product that comes from Japan, so it's, you know, it's totally reliable. People have been using it for years and have been extremely happy about it. So this is about the total expense that you would have in terms of maintenance. And I'm sure you'll agree that this is a very, very, you know, small price to pay for your beautiful hair and skin, right? That's pretty precious indeed. Your body is precious, all right? Now, the product by itself costs, you know, $2,890 US, 2,890 or 2,890, however you like to call it. Now, give room for a fact that, you know, depending on where you stay, there might be some local taxes and the transportation charges, yeah? So give or take, it's roughly around US dollars, 2,890, all right? Now, a little on the product specification, it generates, like we saw, mineral ion water for your bath or shower, right from your tap water, yeah? The pH range, it really doesn't change because it's the same as your tap water. It weighs just 2.5 kilos, And in terms of dimensions, 130 by 346 millimeters. Production rate is 2.6 liters per minute. So that's pretty good, yeah? You could have an amazing shower. You'll really enjoy it. It's really easy to install and operate like this. And it comes with 3 years warranty, okay? So that's amazing. And it's redesigned for an effective filter replacement process. So, you don't really have to worry about, can I manage it by myself? It's an absolutely no-brainer, all right? Now, the product also comes to you from Enagic of Japan, which is a very, very well-known company for its product called Kangen water machines, all right? It's really been used in thousands and thousands of homes all over the world. Now, the company is a long-standing company. It's been there for 43 years, and it is certified as a medical-grade equipment manufacturer, which means that you can be sure that the product that you receive is made of the highest quality, in terms of the manufacturing process, in terms of the material used, and so on and so forth. And the company has 38 offices in 23 countries. So wherever you come from, you can be sure of, having the right kind of after-sales support, so to say, if at all you come to require that, all right? It's time now to leave you with a thought that the health and beauty of your hair and skin are now in your hands, yeah? So if you have any questions, feel free to connect with me. My name is Joe Gaspar, and you can reach me on my WhatsApp, which is +91 733883117, or you can shoot me an email at joe@thepowerwater.com, or if you want a simple, it's kensus@gmail.com, right? Now, I've left a description below on how you can buy Anespa right now if you are really excited and you would like to get your hands on it. All right, so just go to the description below and click on the link. If you don't find the description, it's very simple. Literally next to the place where it says the title of this video, you'll find a small, a triangle kind of a thing, an inverted triangle kind of a thing, which is a drop-down menu kind of stuff, So when you click on that, it'll show the description, all right? Or if you're in a hurry, you can actually go visit http://thepowerwater.com, and then there's a slash and a question mark. C is equal to products, okay? Now that's going to take you to a page, where with all the pre-filled information, you'll have the product page of Enagic, and you just have to select the product Anespa, and then it allows you to select your country, and then just follow the instructions, right? Like I said, depending on where you come from.
All right, I think that's enough of that. As far as that's concerned, you guys might want to consider the idea of going to his website and just checking it out and seeing if you can possibly copy it. What the heck? If he's got something that's working, that's got a good setup, maybe it can be copied. I don't know.
I think maybe, if I may, that might be, some of that information might be available on the Enagic website. And because someone was telling me a while back that some of these slides with all the Enagic stuff on them, some of them are put together by the company. Obviously, it sounds like he just kind of talked over, he basically talked through the PowerPoint and plugged his info in. So I think at the end of the day, that's fairly duplicatable. It takes a little techie work, but yeah, everybody can kind of personalize something like that. That's something my Fred Flintstone has got to figure out too, but I'm working on it. But that's a good demo, man. That's a good presentation. Let's put it that way. Hey, you want to know, can I just be candid with you? My favorite thing about the Anespa that I just learned, the ceramic balls. The ceramic balls.
Hey, Sean, there's not yes or no?
Hey, Rodgar. Yeah.
Or,
go ahead.
I was just saying there is no maybe. That's just yes or no.
I know that the Anespa systems, what it has done for my mom being a diabetic with the high acidosis state that her body's in already, the Anespa and the Ukon both has helped with her arthritis in the joints. Like you said earlier, JJ did with the turmeric stuff. The turmeric that's inside that helps with inflammation and things like that. And then the Anespa has helped giving the mineral spas to her skin. And that right there, taking showers, has lessened the the alligator skin, I guess you would call it. So great products. We've been using it for the last 3 years, and to be able to see what it has done for my mom just in that form right there. A great analogy of what he's done right here. JJ said, that is duplicatable. Any kind of webinar or things like what he just did, Mr. Joe did right there, you can do as well. You know, if you're into the organization and you have the passion for it, then like Sean said, it is a webinar that he just walked his way through it and explained it with his words and his perspective of it. And then he was able to put his information at the end of it. And now he's got more and more people seeing this, sharing this, watching this. It's on the YouTube. So same thing with just like you, if you were in the organization, if you're in the Enagic company, you can start making webinars just like that to be able to promote out the products and services of what it's done for you. Because all he did was tell a story. Tell a story of what it's done, or what it's done for him, and what it could do for you if you wanted to try, and then how to get in contact with him. So he did the follow 3 basic, simple steps and didn't overthink the process. And now he's got people sharing his stuff out. Just like JJ every day. JJ has a passion for this, and he has the water in his system. Now he's learning more about the other products, and now he's moving those to get y'all informed on more things that could help you from the inside out. Our skin is the biggest absorbent on our body. So everybody is getting the chemicals out of the inside, yes, with the water. Now take it off the outside, because the skin is the biggest absorbent, guys. So now you're removing those chemicals and not absorbing it. So there goes less eczema, fibromyalgia, and a lot of other things that, people are getting skin ailments, and why they don't know why. JJ, you want to keep sharing his stuff, or you want to share your screen?
What I want to do real quick before we move on and have some more discussion about this, I've got another video here that I want to show that's done by Cheri McGaffin. She's a skincare specialist. I can't even really pronounce the name of what that is, but she's apparently certified and trained in it. And
dermatologist?
A what?
She a dermatologist?
No, it's like a as soon as I click onto this page here,
sure.
Esthetician.
Oh, esthetician, sure.
Whatever the heck that is. I guess that's somebody who works on skin or whatever. But anyway, she's got, this is only like 3 minutes long, and she's going through how she goes about utilizing the beauty water, the 11.5 water, and the 2.5 water to, work on her beautiful skin. And this is something that's interesting to me, you guys, is that I still have yet to meet a Kangen water lady who doesn't just have beautiful skin. They all have absolutely beautiful complexions. And if they'll utilize this water the way it's supposed to be utilized, they'll get the benefits out of it. But I thought these two, the Anespa and this might be kind of nice for today, because they're both relatively short. And so I was going to go ahead and hit this one and play this one for everybody here this morning. And so let me get myself and all of us out of the way.
Hi, I'm Cheri McGaffin, and I'm a master esthetician. And today I wanted to give you some tips on how I use the different Kangen waters in my skincare. So after I get out of a shower, I spray the strong alkaline 11.5 onto my face, and I just let it dry for a couple minutes. So this is kind of like a cleanser, and it's going to clean your face and pull oils off of your face, and also it opens up your pores. And so after that has dried, I get the strong acidic 2.5 water, and I spray it on a cotton pad, and I just put it on my face in an upward motion. And this is like a toner. And so what this is going to do is it's going to get in your pores that are already open, and it's going to cleanse it out and get that dirt out. And it's really going to tighten it after that. And the important thing is, with getting the dirt out of your pores, is that can cause acne. So you really want to have your skin cleared out and clean. And so this is really good for acne or anybody. You really want to get your skin clean. And this is the 6.0 Beauty Water. And what this replaces is all of your $70 serums. And so I just spray this on, and it tightens your skin. It's going to help the pores close and make my skin really soft and make the texture of my skin really nice. And what is so amazing about these three things is after I've done it, it feels like I've had a facial. So it's so amazing to do that morning and night. And my skin feels plump and hydrated and just so good. And the other thing I do for my skin is I drink the Kangen 9.5 water. So I just keep this water bottle filled up and I drink as much of it as I can every single day. The thing that's different about Kangen water than with your tap or bottled water is the microclustering that's in Kangen water. And the microclustering allows the water to penetrate your cells. And so what that's going to do is help pull out toxins that are in your cells. And when you have toxins in your body, one of the first places that it's going to show up is in your skin. So in order to have great looking skin, healthy skin, it's really important to not have toxins in your body. And Kangen water can do that because it can penetrate you and hydrate you at a cellular level. So it's so important to drink Kangen water and be so hydrated. So I hope that you've enjoyed these tips on how I, as a master esthetician, use Kangen water in my skincare. So thank you and have a good day. Hi, I'm Cheri McGaffin, and I'm a master
Okay, well, that was kind of interesting.
After I get out of a shower,
stop.
I spray the strong.
Works like an operator, you know.
I'm Cheri McGaffin, and I'm a master esthetician.
Okay, let's get that stopped, and I'm going to stop my share. So there we go, kids. We have a little bit of information today on the Anespa and how Cheri uses the water to keep herself beautiful, because she is a beautiful lady, and they all are. I'll tell you what, all the Kong family ladies are just absolutely beautiful in more ways than one, that's for sure. So anyway, yeah, that pretty much concludes what I wanted to show today on the Kong family show. Does anybody have any comments or?
Well, I just want to figure out how to do that. I mean, that's been my only hang up, is not being able to, put the words on. I can do videos and do all that, but to be able to like put the words up on the screen, that's something I really want to get my hands on and figure that dimension out, because then I think I could really, any of us could do just that, in terms of explaining it and making it more personal for our people. But yeah, that's a good video. Short, sweet, and full of information, just the protocol that she went through. My son did that. I mean, my son had acne when he was coming up to visit the Air Force Academy in high school. I drove down from Montana down to Denver, picked him up at the airport, and he had a minefield of whiteheads on his face. It was the worst he'd ever been. And his mom had him on Accutane, and I got that stopped immediately. And then she got him on Proactive, and I'm like, look, dude, none of that's working. Your skin's just building up oil because it's getting too dry. And so it goes into self-defense mode to produce oil to make up for the dryness from all that nonsense. And he was just littered with it. I'm telling you, the 11.5, we bought those I have those blue shop towels I traveled with in my trunk. We used 11.5. He wiped it down, went to 2.5 to disinfect, and beauty watered it. And we just did this. We were on a road trip. After his deal, we went back up to Montana, and we had 9 hours to drive. In a day and a half, his face was clear as a baby's butt, man. Not a blemish on it in a day and a half. and he had at least 45, 50 whiteheads all over his cheeks, jawbone, his forehead, his nose, you know. So, yeah, that protocol right there is fantastic for anybody dealing with acne or, you know, any types of skin discomforts or whatever. It's just, it's powerful.
Yeah, I love it. Does anybody else have any comments about it?
I was just gonna say, like you was saying, how he has them shop towels or whatever, and he's using 11.5 to 2.5. That's the same thing about, you know, keeping away the illnesses or whatever. Like when he was talking about yesterday, he was talking about the plants and things, every living thing. And he said the 11.5, you spray 11.5, and then, you know, and then you sanitize it with the 2.5, and then you hydrate, you know, with the beauty water. And I mean, everything's going to be happy and beautified then, right? Going to be a happy life. So I mean, it's just like us. If we can wash the diseases off of us with that water, it's, you know, a plant's a living thing too. So, you know, we're making that plant happy. If we're getting the diseases off of us using the same concept as the plant with the 11.5 and the 2.5 and then the beauty water, and then we're making our temple, as we put it, you know, our castle, our throne that we're sitting on, standing on. You know, we're making it beautified. We're making it happy, like that living plant. And everything on earth needs to be happy. Everything needs that water, right? So just make sure we're utilizing. Is that how you say it? Utilizing the water correctly, right?
Yep. Amen, brother. Amen. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what I had for today, to get some information out there that can help people, that can be shared out. Later on today, I'll get this recording out onto the YouTube channel, and you guys can feel free to share it out. But all this stuff is just videos that are available on YouTube, and I'm just kind of searching them out on days that I don't have anybody as far as a guest coming in. Just trying to bring value every day to the family. And so, yeah, with that said, kids, we are the Con family, and we're here to change the world, baby. That's our simple, easy mission. And how are we going about that again, Sean?
1 glass of absolutely hydrogen-rich, oxygen-saturating, unbelievably hydrating Kangen 9.5 at a time. Thank you kindly.
Amen, brother. One lightning bolt in a box, one amazing guest, one incredible family, one awesome show at a time, kids. Every day. We'll be back tomorrow for some more fun. You guys all have a great day. Make sure to change the world, starting with your own. And of course, do not forget your hugs. Do not forget your hugs. Woo! Love you guys. Make it a great one.
You too, man.
Word.
HooDeeHooo.
Hey, call me. Right? Call me when you're done.
All right, brother.
Got about a guest tomorrow.
Bye for now.
I don't have your number. I can't call you.
Hey, you can hook it up. You can get that boy's number.